All right, folks, it's time for that weekly wrap-up update thing that I do, where I reflect on this past week, both at international, national, regional, local levels, how that impacts me, what I'm doing to stay prepared, and that kind of thing in a sensible manner. Uh, National or internationally, there's not a whole lot going on. I did see some blurps about more tariff news going on with the trade negotiations. I didn't pay too much attention to that because honestly, at this point, it's just noise, right? Um, Trade negotiations happen all the time. Just now, it's being done Trump style, where he's uh, a little more bold, so to speak, and or a lot of brash. He's doing the negotiations more like a real estate tycoon does negotiations, not as diplomats do negotiations for trade. Um, it's a non-factor at this point for me. Uh, Prices of goods will fluctuate a little bit, but they do anyways. So be mindful and stick to a budget and don't overspend. That's probably a good way to take it without any fear of all the panic stuff that social media influencers like to push down our throats or the mainstream media. It'll be fine. Um, Nationally, I don't know if this made a lot of national news, but I did get by the way, from a friend of mine that lives out in Pennsylvania. I don't know if it was just his county or more of a regional thing, but for a while they lost 911 services. His county emergency services put out the word that call the non-emergency phone number if you need to get a hold of dispatch for any of your emergency needs. And that's not really too alarming. That does happen from time to time. Um, 911 systems are just like any other systems. A lot of them are old and need upgrades, and they're made of servers and routers and switches and all that kind of stuff, which they will break once in a while. It could be as simple as an old component just gave up the ghost. It could be somebody was doing some system upgrades and had a whoopsie or unexpected consequences of an upgrade. That happens. But reality is it could be a malicious act. It could be a local hacker just being a jerk, or it could be a foreign national power being a jerk. So not much you can do about that, but we should keep in mind that while 911 is a fantastic technology, easy number to remember, we might have to dial things back 30 years once in a while, and we should all have the non-emergency number for your area dispatch saved on your phone or written down somewhere in case of an emergency when 911 is not available. If there's internet outages, some cyber attack, or just Billy Bob forgot to flip the breaker when he was going to change out the servers, 911 can go away, but it'd be good to have the old school non-emergency number to call as a backup. And if you're like me who travels across another county for work, you should probably have those numbers as well. Just good to have. Even if 911 is working, if you have a non-emergency type situation to get a hold of a county deputy or what have you. So that's the biggest thing this week is it's still very boring preparedness stuff, but it's the boring preparedness stuff people don't do. Have some non-emergency numbers for county dispatch in your phone so you can get a hold of them without using 911. Might be a good idea. I know I keep saying I'm going to do more content, a lot of short videos like this, 2, 3, 5 minutes long. they are coming, but China and Taiwan have been weighing on my mind quite a bit, and every once in a while China does get a little frisky in their part of the world, so it may be time for me to, well, actually it is time for me to kind of give a longer form video like this, giving my thoughts and where I think things are going. So if you subscribe to this channel, that video will be popping up very soon, and content like that might actually get this channel off the ground, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, as soon as I hit stop here, I'm going to fire back up and start talking about Taiwan and China, and how I'm pretty much convinced that China's going to make their move by late 2027, maybe early 2028, that time frame.